अकण्ठमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं चक्षुरुं मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. जय श्री कडप्पै परमहंस सच्चिदानंद योगीश्वर. जय गुरु गोविंदगिरि Swami. Today's topic is again like a revision, going to be like a ready reckoners or best practices for those who are in this path and also stuck with work, business, and lot many other things, and wondering what should I be doing and how should I spend time in spirituality, and will I ever grow in this, or is this really something that I should be? People say that it's all comes in practice, but how do I practice? Is there any practical methods if someone has done that? And can I get those few of the items and can I try it? Things like that is what I'm going to discuss now. Again, I recently came across many folks who ask such questions, and I am not in a position to preach or say that, oh, this will work or that will work. All I'm doing here is sharing some of the items that worked for me and still working for me in my sadhana. Thank you for listening already. I would start with, there is no chronological order here. You can pick and choose what works for you, right? Go for a good walk, stress-free, without your headphones, without being on phone. See, the moment we wanted to practice all these things, and if there is no ekagritam, that is concentration and focus and oneness on what we are going to do, there's absolutely no point in doing it. Please, if you're busy with something, don't step into this. Set aside some time, at least for some of the crucial practices. It should never be like, spirituality should never be like, okay, hey, hold on a minute, I'll do this and come, I'll talk to this person and come, hey, wait a minute, I'm talking to this person, yeah, I'll come and continue this. No. That is good for your business, multitasking, and just a normal day-to-day tasks, not for spirituality. Don't do that. You will not feel happy about it at the end of the day. Okay, go for a good walk, good long walk, at least 2 kilometers of walk. If you can jog, nothing like that. Walking is best. And jogging and walking is something that I cannot do. Then sit in one nice clean corner. Do pranayam. No exaggerated, no complicated pranayam. Just normal anulom vilom. It's like closing one nostril, inhale in one, and release in the other one very slowly. That's the key. Very slowly release, and at the end of the release, just pause for a few seconds before take another breath. Just practice this for 10 times, 11 times. And then, if possible, at least 2 days in a week, try and have a simple sattvic food. Something very simple, rice, rasam or rice, some sabji, whatever works for you. Some chapati, dal, whatever. Right? So, see, these are like conducive environment is needed. See, we are nothing but what we eat. Our thoughts, our mind trembling, everything comes from the senses, the 5 senses that we have. So the food acts as an important thing here, plays a pivotal role, I would say. So try that, and in a week, at least once, connect with anyone whom you know are in the same frequency, like who can understand spirituality and whom you can connect with. Anything you can discuss. You want to discuss about Yoga Vasishtam, or you want to discuss about Jiva Brahmaiki Vedanta Rakashyam, or you want to discuss about your meditation experience, or what exactly is Nirvikalpa Samadhi or whatever, some point you can take it. And but one thing, when you discuss, you should ensure that your 100% focus is on the discussion. That is the key, okay? And this point is very important and beautifully worked for me. Try and recall your guru 11 times, at least the day, at least 11 times, I would say. How many of the times you do, the more the merrier, but at least 11 times. You can put up a reminder in your smartphones. I'm sure everyone has smartphones. You can put like a water reminder, meditation reminder, breathing reminder, right? Like that. Remind about thoughts about Guru, You can put the same statement and leave it. Make sure that 11 times in a day it reminds you, and it will eventually become a habit automatically. There's nothing wrong in that, because we are in such a world, rat race world, and easy to forget. And we can use all the tools available to make it work for us. 100% no problem. And have a target to speak to someone who wants to know about spirituality. But the point to be noted here is never ever force anybody. Please, for God's sake, never ever force anybody. You know people, right? When you start to connect and talk, you know whether the person is interested or not. The moment you sense like, that kind of a response, just stop. Don't proceed further. See the reciprocation and then continue. Only if the other party is interested. And the most important thing, which we all tend to do in the course of discussions, getting into an argument mode. Never ever, please never get into an argument mode, at least in the spiritual discussions. Avoid it. Whatever it takes to avoid, please avoid. Always wear a listening hat. Be a good listener. You never know. The moment somebody starts saying something and you say, oh yeah, I know about it. I also have experienced something like this. The moment you say that, you're cutting off the person who is going to tell you something. You never know. There is something that is coming as a good message for you and you're shutting that person off. Please remember this. Never shut anybody. If you find the person in the same frequency as a spiritual person talking to you, allow him to talk. You be listener. And never try to preach. You do this, you do that, you do this. No, don't do that. Rather, I would suggest practice and share your experience. You can tell people that, hey, I did this Soham breathing and this is what my experience was. Maybe I got a good sleep, maybe I was able to control my thoughts, whatever. As an assuring experience you can share. Rather telling people what to do, share your experience. Practice and share your experience. Another important thing, stop wandering with the thoughts and the impressions that you had with your meditation and experiences, new experiences. Just enjoy that moment and move on. Do not linger with that thought, oh, this has happened to me, that has happened to me, oh my God, looks like I'm progressing. No, just cut that thought right there, okay? And never feel you don't know much. If you have that thought, just throw it away immediately. Always relish that you are in this path already. There are so many people, due to whatever reasons, their karma, they don't even know what this is and not even willing to listen or attempt anything in this. But you are already ahead in this race. So just relish that you're already there. Be happy about it. Right? And oftentimes try and deep dive into some key words like Antaryami or Mahavakyas like Aham Brahmasmi or Tattvamasi, Pragyanam Brahma, all those kind of Vakyas. And don't settle with what you know. Just Google something and see book and this is what it means. Yeah, put a tick in a box. That is not what a satsang is. A word will have multiple perspectives and multiple meanings and a lot of anecdotals associated with that. So deep dive, that's why I said deep dive, never settle. Okay. After that, there is nothing much to dwell about that particular word until that question to the void and go deeper. Last but not least, dharana and meditation. Always, always make it a way of your life. Whatever you do, dharana and meditation must and should go hand in hand. You are working, you're driving, probably you need to concentrate on driving. You're working, you're sitting in a place, you're traveling, you're reading, do whatever you want. Some sort of dharana will come handy. We have learned lots of dharana techniques. So meditation is not something that you are doing. Dharana will lead you to the meditative state. So there is no such activity called meditation that you can perform by yourself. Never. Right? Your dharana will lead you to the meditative state. That's all. So I personally feel saying that I'm practicing dharana. I stopped off late saying I'm meditating because I don't know whether I'm in that state. I have to be in the ekahagridam, the manobuddhi ahankara chittam, in control all the five senses and focus deep into my dharana that will eventually transform to a meditative state. May or may not be. Don't have so much expectations. Just do the dharana. With Guru's Kripa, we will end up one day there. Wish you all the best. Thank you for listening. Jai Sri Gurudeva.